Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival 4X. It is late in the evening of June 3, Year 4. I'm just trying to get our baling finished off. We've got the bales are made on our far barley field. The hay has been baled up. We just need to finish baling up this field. I'm going to get this done tonight. We'll get out early tomorrow morning and we'll start bale collecting. So let's jump in, let's go. So, welcome in, welcome back. Hello if you are new, hello if you are returning. Hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. Things have slowed down a little bit. I'm going to try and, like I said before, try and get these out at least once a week. Doing my best. As you can see, we're trying to get through a lot of work in each episode now. So I managed to get all the straw bales in. Off the 2 barley fields we had 100, no not 100, we had 99 bales. Or 98 and a half, because one of them's a half bale, but we've got 99 bales now put away in the shed opposite the cattle barn. We'll just leave that with the straw in there. We've already dropped off 24 bales of hay, so we've got 28 bales of hay. This is going into the shed opposite the silage sheds, because it just makes sense to keep the hay there for now when we're doing our silage mixers. Once we've filled in the silage, or once we've got the clamp filled in down by the cattle, then we'll probably start storing down there as well. Although I don't mind it being up here. I mean, we'll always have the 2 sheds up here, but they might become more of a profit type thing and then just use the 1 clamp down there feeding the cows. Well, there's only a few of them, although this up here is going to last us forever. We will probably sell one of those at least. Should be some money in that. Not that there's been a lot of money in silage lately, but we can hope. We can hope. There we are. So bale work done. And we need to look into what we need to do. For starters, we also need to cultivate the fields. We don't, because we will direct seed with at least one of them, possibly both of them. I don't think we are planting until August. I think is when we'll be planting probably wheat in one of them. The other one we were going to keep and put in sorghum, I think is what I said. We do have some wool to sell. We can fertilise the grass. We could mulch. I think we can use our roller to mulch our fields. We could look into that. I forget, like I said, it's been a while, we've been away, we've not been so regular, so I am a little bit behind on what we need to do. But definitely need some fertiliser. We can check the lime, actually. Probably not need lime on those fields. So look at our crop calendar. We can't plant our wheat until September. Oilseed radish is plantable, we don't want that. More grass, we don't want. Canola, but we just keep going between canola and the grain at the minute. Obviously, we can't do barley again because we just took barley out. So I think, trying to think, yeah, I think we'll go with the wheat in September in one of the fields, and we will save for sorghum in the new year. which is a long way off since we're only just in June. We are planning ahead. Green beans. Where are they? Green beans. They are harvestable in August, so we have got work to do August, September. I think that's going to take us a while as well. So August, September will probably be, well, most of August, I guess, will be all beans. I'm not sure how quick that machine works. And our red beet as well will be August and September, so that'll roll in there, won't they, together? So we've got some things coming up. So at the minute, none of our fields need ploughing. Still needed a bit of rolling, but we'll roll them after they've been done. That's the patch that I missed when I was doing it before. And at the minute, the pH in the crop fields, that's fine. That's still here at 6.25, 6.5. So that's all right. Obviously, nitrogen's poor. So what we might do is chuck some lime down on the grass and then fertilise over the top of it. We might go a little bit naughty like that. So I think what we're going to do to add a little bit of variety in our work is head to the store. We're going to purchase a mulcher, because I had a little look, and our roller doesn't do mulching as well. It's just a soil roller. So we're going to purchase a mulcher, and I'm going to get a tow-behind spreader that'll hopefully do fertilizer and lime, just so that those jobs are a little bit quicker, because the fields are getting a good size, and there's a few of them. And it does take a long time with our small one. I'm going to keep the Caverland spreader though, because then we can do multiple fields at a time and get workers set up to do stuff. So just adding to the machinery fleet, as it were, spending more money. So we'll head in to the store. And if we have a look, as you can see, I've been looking at the mulchers. So there's the Speedmax 300, which is obviously 3 meters. We have the 560. And then there is this one in the 560 as well. Now this one folds up, so it's easier to get into small fields. But since most of ours have got large entrances anyway, I mean, this will fold, one would presume. Oh, this does as well. Are they the same then? Is this the same thing by two different modders? Hands? That's base game, isn't it? So what's the difference? 21, 21. To be safe, should we just go base game then? What's there? What was in the lizard section there? Oh, they're just the small vineyard ones. Unrealistic, so you can probably mulch the whole field. Rolmaco. How big's that one? 7.5. That's a weeder. If this will do crop stubble as well as configuration standard mulcher, so I don't need a weeder. If this does crop stubble, well, that would be very good. I'd like that very much, actually, because it's 7.5 meters. I want to buy that. So then if we go to fertilizer spreaders, and we have a little look. This is new. That looks like quite a thing. Perhaps I need to go and have a little look and play around with that. What does that do? Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button. I've been playing something else. So that'll do both fertilizer and lime. 15,000 litres. Obviously, they'll do fertilizer and lime 14,000 litres. We've then got the prairie. Oh, is that what that's from? No, it's not from the prairie pack either. That goes really wide. We don't want that, I don't think. Then we've got the naughty lizards. Then we've FW212 Profi. So this is just like a standard version of that. Got a bigger capacity. 15 to 42. Sorry. 15 to 42. So if we have that's clearly a modded version of that. I have a lot of these things, by the way. And then we've got this one, no capacity. We don't want that one. So if we have a look at this, And then we want... I don't think tyres is going to make any difference. So, tuning. So that just adds a little bit more capacity to it. We've still got the spreader. We don't have that large piece that goes over the top. Now, since I've not played around with the other new thing, I don't know what that does. But I know how simple this is. So, we're going to go with this as well. Can we change the colour? We can. Can I go with my colour? We'll buy that. So we've just spent 76, was the other thing, 13? Nearly 90 grand. So what we'll do first is we'll get the mulcher attached. We have lime at the farm. I think we've got some in our storage shed, but we also have lime in think of your words, in the silo. We've got like our storage silo, so we should be fine for that. I'll be really pleased if this does the crop field for mulching. I'll be well impressed. There is every chance I'm going to have to sell this back and just go and get the Knoch or whatever that was called, but it'd be pretty tasty if this one does work for us. So let's put it to the test. Sorry, the camera keeps jigging about. I've not turned the light on. It's pitch black in here. I can't see my mouse when I reach for it. Right. Oh, it is. Ooh, I'm pleased about that. This is nice and wide as well. Right. Lovely job. And it's quick. 14 miles an hour. Mulching. So this will help boost some yield next time around when we put something else in it. And it looks to be doing the grass beside us. So hopefully it'll do the grass on the grass meadow. And maybe that'll give us a little boost because our grass is not yielding very well at all. And again, I've covered this. I think it is because of the type of soil that we have. I think we've just got crap soil. It's very sandy, not very loamy. So it's nice to be added in another little job. Nice to be using more varied equipment. I know it's added in another step, but we've still got plenty of time in each month at the minute to be doing these things. And like I say, if it's going to increase the yields just a little bit, that's going to help us. Money is king and all that. And since this, I can't give me teeth properly. Since this is the only series we've got going at the moment, it makes sense to try and use as much equipment, as much variety of equipment, and as many of the different steps and processes to the farming within this series, as much as maybe it'd be nice to have a second series running. I don't have the time for that at the minute. I want to get my other content out and I want to get back on schedule with that. Speaking of back, still having issues with my back. At the time of recording this, I'm still a week and a half away from even starting my physio. It takes forever to get the bloody appointment. So time is still varied. I mean, we've had a lot of other things going on. Some stuff some people know, some stuff some people don't. But yeah, it's sort of affected my want to sit here and do this a bit, and you know, head being elsewhere and that sort of thing. So I have spent a fair bit of time just playing like my comfort games, and been playing a lot of. If you're in the Discord, you might have seen it. I don't know if you're in the Discord, if you watch all the other channels other than just the farming. I don't know, but there are plenty there, and one of them that we have is job and hobby simulations, because I like them. They're proper comfort games for me, and I started playing it a while back when Simudad started a little mini series on it. So I watched his, and I was like, oh, that looks really good. And it was a game that I'd had my eye on for a long time. So I've been playing it on and off for a few months, quite a few months. But it's the TCG card shop simulator. Absolutely love it, and I am so hooked on that at the minute. Been playing a lot of it the last week or so. Now, shop level is coming up to 65, I think, within the last week. I've gone from 20 odd hours to about 100 hours of playtime. Yeah, it is highly addictive in many ways. Like, it's a fun game, it's a good looking game, the mechanics work, it's all great. But the thing that the game has that I think is why it is so addictive is it's not necessarily a good thing, but it has that gambling aspect of it with the cards, because it's RNG, it's all random, it's all luck. And you know, when you're opening your packs, you know, you're waiting for, especially once you get a little bit later on and you've opened a lot of packs, you're looking for just a few cards. And I say just a few, I'm talking about a few hundred cards, but they're so rare that the thrill of just wanting it and hoping for it to be in your next pack that you open is obviously quite a thing. Hence why gambling is bad. But you're not spending money, it's just a game, so it's fine. It's fine, it's in a game, but it does still make the game quite addictive in that sense. It does give you the right dopamine kicks at the right times. But yeah, absolutely loving that. I did try and convince Simudad to sort of get back into his series, because I think it went for about 10 episodes, and I think it just fell a little bit flat on his channel, unfortunately. But TCG is getting a console release next year, so I think, like I say, for him it'd be, might help him out by having a series, or quite a lengthy part of a series there for when that comes out to more players, might garner a bit more interest. I am considering starting a brand new shop and doing my own series, just because through playing I've learnt quite a lot. Not enough that I would want to sit and do tutorials, because I don't think I'm just don't think I'm very good at tutorials in like getting things across and the way I do things and stuff. We'll see. But like there's a space, like most of the content that's out there for TCG is tutorials and explaining the mechanics, because the game is still in early access. Like, there's constantly new stuff coming in, and then the guys that have been playing it for thousands of hours and are, you know, have every card and have done everything and have looked into it and done the math and worked out all the strategies for most XP, the strategy for most cards, the strategy for most money, and all those things. They're all out there. So unless there was something massive in the game, like, there's nothing for me to show anyone that anyone hasn't already tried to show. But that being said, in playing it, other than Simudad, I'd never watched anyone play it before until I started playing it. And then it was only this week of me getting, like, highly addicted to it and sucked in that I thought, oh, let's just go and see if someone else's content, what are they doing? And by this time I was already had like a level 40 shop, I think, level 30, 40 shop. And yeah, I didn't know until that point that there were all these other strategies on how to do stuff and make the most money, but they're not how I would play it when I play those games, when I play my sim games, like, especially like the shop stuff and what have you, those type of things. I like to play it like a real shop. So yeah, I might do that if I can find time somewhere in my schedule of 37 games that I haven't finished. We'll see. We'll see. I've finished mulching the first barley field. I've set a worker up to mulch the second one, so I can head over, grab our new spreader, and give that a crack, see how that goes. While we're heading up there, I will quickly roll back to what I was saying a little bit earlier about the games and the schedule and stuff like that. One game that I am a little bit in two minds of DNFing as a series probably is the gold mining simulator. Now, not because it's not doing well on the channel, like that doesn't bother me with my content. I do what I enjoy and what I like playing. But from the hours I've put into it, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Right, and I've had feedback that the game is super grindy, like beyond belief grindy, and that I'm doing it wrong, which is fair enough. I'm being penalised by the game for driving my vehicles rather than being static and dragging the mobile stuff around and whatnot. So yeah, I haven't done it yet. I am gonna have a crack at doing that, and I will record that as we attempt to progress by having a static excavator moving the mobile washer dirt sort of thing, and putting that next to it, and then just trying to go from there and see how that goes and how much quicker that is. Because like I said, I'm 40 hours in and I'm still running the blooming tutorial, and I'm not even close to being at the next step. And like I say in the videos, it does give you the option to end the tutorial at any point, but the tutorial is going to teach me how to use the machines and build and put together the machines that I need to use to make more money. But I just can't make enough money at the minute to do that. It's so beyond frustrating at times, and every time I try and do something, like, all my machinery starts to fall to bits. Right, let's get the lime. So we'll just lime the grass field. That's all we want to lime. Perhaps we'll use this for lime, and we'll keep using the other spreader for fertilizer. That might be how we go. We shouldn't need all this lime. Now, is there a working width toggle? Can we see anywhere? I don't see. If I turn on my crop sensors. No, I don't see anything anywhere to adjust that. So perhaps the long width may be for fertilizer and the shorter width for lime. Not 100%. Little carbonator. Pretty cool looking tool. Sorry, I forgot to have a little look at our new things, didn't I? Like up close, but yeah, this is nice. So it's a base, or not a base, but yeah, it's base game. It's been added into base game, along with one of the one of the many updates that we've had. And yeah, so then this is someone's modded version of it, allowing for increased capacity, and without that thing on the top. Whatever that thing on the top is, like I said, I'll have to have a little play with that and have a look in my own time. So, how wide a spread do we have with this? Well, that's not too bad. That's alright. Now, I think when I was... Now, I can't remember if that was in 22 or 25 now. When we were doing... Oh, I can't remember the map now. Moss Valley. And we were spread. That must have been on 22, so it might not be relevant now. But yeah, when we set the working width for a GPS, it gave us the widest one for one of these spreaders. And then when we were spreading lime, it was like only going like half width, but the GPS was set to the longer working width. So I can't remember if we've had that issue in 25. Game's a year old now. I should sort of know, shouldn't I? But haven't played 25 anywhere near as much as I played 19, 17, or 22, or even 15 or 13, to be fair. We'll see if that changes over the next few years. We might get into a groove again and get right into it. At the minute, I'm happy just chugging through this series and just trying to complete my own challenge that I've set here. I still haven't, and this will be 2 weeks now, still haven't even gone on and had a look at the new British map. I haven't had the time, haven't even been overly inclined to do so. We are so underpowered. We should have stuck the mulcher on this one and then pulled this with the New Holland. Well, now we've got a little bit of speed. It does not like the incline. I'll have to remember that. The Challenger is getting on in hours. It's getting old, and it's a little underpowered for some of the machinery that we're going to be using. It's sort of getting to a point now where this is just going to stay on the farm probably and shunt stuff about. We just need to make a little bit more money so I can buy another large medium tractor or a smaller to medium large tractor. I don't want massive tractors just yet. There's nothing to work towards other than just buying loads of huge tractors. This still has a job. This still has a place. It's just more challenging to work with it. The Challenger has met its challenge. Just coming back from a second top up of lime. Still getting through it. Getting through it like crazy, in fact. So much. Even at slow speeds, we are getting through it. I've had to work the field in a funny shape to to try and ease the reduction in speed. Try and find the quicker angles across it. But yeah, next time around, definitely getting the New Holland in there. I did consider just switching over, but the worker's busy doing the mulching. That job was going to take them over an hour anyway, so I didn't want to be interrupting that because it's going to slow down what I can get done. Now I am considering, and you'll see as I drive back out onto our meadow, considering whether it's time to completely replant this, because as you can see just over there, we have quite a few patches of like rough grass from where the weather has affected the growing stages. We've got some, if I bring that up, we've got here, there is a patch down there somewhere, there's a big patch here, a little bit there. I'm wondering whether this year we completely replant it. We have got plenty of hay, so it doesn't matter if we lose a hay harvest. We have got plenty of silage. It doesn't matter if we lose a silage harvest. But if we could just, I don't know, just look after the grass a bit. I don't know if that will help it to actually ever grow better for us or anything like that, but it's just not good here. But to have the weather affecting it as well certainly isn't helping. I do need to get a fresh soil sample. Here we are running obviously the sensors, so you can see it updating down on the left, but we do have areas where it's never been, so that needs sorting out. Whether if I go over it, will it fix it? I don't know. It would be nice if it did. I'm not sure if I've got all this. Let's just turn this off. It's hard to tell. Now, we've got some red areas here. So yeah, you can see we got that little snake through from where the old meadow area was, where we extended it. Now I felt sure that I had purchased at least one more, soil sample lots since then. Hence why it looks like it's in places and not in others, but it affects the spread. So when we go over it, it doesn't drop no lime because it's not getting no reading of lime or of need for lime. And then once we go back, obviously this is where we've already spread, so we don't need it, but you see it sort of burst out a little bit. I mean, it's not cheap, this is a large area, and it's going to be the whole plot. So if we jump into here, because it's the 2 plots, yeah, so that, if I purchase soil information, 13 grand, okay, yep. So that's the update. Oh, it has filled it in a little bit by the looks of it. And if I can get that one, we'll purchase that. That's going to be expensive as well. At least then we've got updated. And we've got this from where we had extended there. But that's a bit better. We don't really need to worry about these ones, I don't think. Can't wait to buy plot 7 and just make this a massive, massive field as far as it'll go. It's going to be huge. But with that, we might be done for today. Our worker's going to be going at it for a while, so I can let them run, let them do that. The cows are still well fed because there's not many of them. I'm not going to bother checking today. We'll check in July. Hopefully, new month they'll have a new batch of animals for us to look at, because it has been a bit weak lately. Let me get this in here. Oh, I'm not going to get that in there. Oh, it's got steering axles. Okay. Did not know that. I mean, we can lock them, but I can't remember for the life of me what the control was for that. It's one of those mods that I add in and then forget all about. Quality of life, and then I still struggle. Like this. Because yeah, if I'm going to plant, I'll use the farmer over there. I can't talk and try and concentrate on this. We'll I'll put this away in a bit. Yeah, if I'm going to replant the grass, I use the farmette because that'll do direct drill. Because I don't think we can seed on top of it, especially the bits where it's sort of the soil is ruined with the voucher one. Oh, raining, perfect. Yeah, I don't think let's stand in the cover. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. Where are the clouds? We're still getting funny weather. Like, there's no clouds at all. And it is raining. I felt Share Giants had fixed all this weather business. I really did. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can seed into the grass again with the other one, because it doesn't do direct drill, whereas that one will. So I'm not going to bother fertilising it if I'm going to do that, because we'll fert with that and then we'll roll. But I might, once the worker is finished, I might try that mulcher on the grass and see if it'll mulch the grass. Our sheep are good if I quickly run over, dodging the rain. We have 4 pallets. I did get a little warning telling me that I couldn't spawn no more, so I have just dragged them over. I was hoping we'd get a few more in there. I was hoping that'd be like a 6 in there, but never mind. Just stay on top of that. I don't want to really... They're not really worth much. It's just 4. We need more of them. So, might get them put away into storage for a little bit, possibly. But like I say, our animals are all fine. Everyone's fed. Everyone's watered. We're just waiting for my worker to finish. So, I shall call that it for today. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this one. New machinery, a new little job done. Nice little chat about things and the channel and what have you. So, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, a massive, massive, massive thank you to the channel members and your continued support, especially during these lull times. It may be quite quiet, probably now, until New Year, probably just maybe 3 videos a week, 2 sometimes, depending on what I can do. what we can get done around other things. I will try and be as regular as possible. It's just how it is. Ultimately, you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.